Keep listening to English every single day helps improve your understanding and speaking naturally. It trains your ears to recognize words, sounds, and phrases. Daily practice builds confidence, vocabulary, and fluency. Stay patient and consistent. The more you listen, the more confident you'll become in speaking and understanding English fluently. When I talk to someone I love, I truly talk. There's something beautifully different about talking to someone you truly love. It's not just a regular conversation. It's deeper, more real, more honest. When I talk to someone I love, I truly talk. I don't just speak with my mouth, I speak with my heart. Every word carries meaning. Every silence carries comfort. Every moment shared becomes a memory. In the busy world we live in, conversations can easily become shallow or rushed. We say, "How are you?" out of habit, not always waiting for the real answer. We text more than we talk. We multitask during phone calls. But with someone I love, everything slows down. I want to listen, not just hear. I want to understand, not just respond. When I talk to someone I love, I put my phone away. I look into their eyes. I let them know that this moment, this conversation, matters to me. I give them my full attention because they deserve it. The rest of the world can wait. When I'm with them, I'm with them. I ask real questions. How's your heart today? What's been on your mind lately? What made you smile today? These are the kinds of questions that open doors to the soul. They invite honesty. They say, "I care." And when someone I love answers, I listen, not just to the words, but to the feelings behind them. Sometimes we talk about the little things, the weather, the grocery list, the funny video we saw online. Even those talks feel special because we're sharing them together. But other times we go deep. We talk about fears, dreams, disappointments, and hopes. We talk about childhood memories, about moments we've never told anyone else. And in those moments, there is magic. Vulnerability becomes a bridge that connects two hearts. When I talk to someone I love, I don't wear a mask. I don't pretend to be okay if I'm not. I don't hide my emotions. I speak my truth because I trust them. I trust them not to judge me. I trust them to hold space for me. I trust them to meet me where I am, with kindness and patience. Love makes honesty feel safe. Even when we disagree, I talk with love. I don't want to win an argument. I want to understand. I want to find common ground. I want us to grow stronger, not fall apart. So I choose my words carefully. I soften my tone. I speak with compassion. Because when you love someone, you don't want to hurt them, even when you're upset. When I talk to someone I love, I notice the little things. I notice their sighs, their pauses, the way their eyes light up when they're excited. I pay attention to what they're not saying too. Sometimes love means hearing the silence and asking, "What's wrong?" before they even say a word. There are also times when we don't need to talk much at all. Just being together in silence can be enough. A warm glance, a held hand, a soft smile, those can speak louder than words. But even in those quiet moments, we're still talking. Our hearts are speaking. Our presence says, "I'm here, I'm with you, I love you." When I talk to someone I love, I learn. I learn about them, and I learn about myself. I hear their stories and see the world through their eyes. I discover what makes them laugh, what makes them cry, what makes them feel alive. I grow as a person because love teaches me how to be more empathetic, more gentle, more open. Sometimes we talk late into the night when the world is asleep and everything feels softer. Those conversations are my favorite. The walls come down. The truths come out. We say things we've been carrying for too long. We cry, we laugh, we hold each other with words. And when the morning comes, we feel lighter because love listened. When I talk to someone I love, I also say the words that matter. I love you. I'm proud of you. I'm here for you. I believe in you. I'm sorry. Thank you. I say these things not just once, but often. Because people we love should never have to wonder how we feel. Words have power, and when spoken from the heart, they heal, they strengthen, they bring joy. Talking to someone I love is a gift I never take for granted. Life is unpredictable. We don't always get second chances. So I speak now. I express love now. I have seen how a kind word can change someone's day. I have seen how listening can heal pain that's been buried for years. I have seen how honest, heartfelt conversations can repair relationships and build unshakable bonds. Talking to someone I love means I show up, not just physically, but emotionally. I show up with curiosity, with warmth, with honesty. I show up not just to speak, but to connect. Because love isn't about perfect words, it's about being present. And you know what? Sometimes I mess up. I say the wrong thing. I get distracted. I interrupt. But when I realize it, I apologize. I try again. Because love is not about being perfect, it's about caring enough to keep trying, keep listening, and keep talking with an open heart. So when I talk to someone I love, I truly talk. I open the door to connection. I offer my full presence. I let them feel seen, heard, and valued. And in return, I receive one of life's greatest treasures, a moment of real human connection powered by love. That is the kind of talking that stays with you. That lifts your spirit. That reminds you why relationships matter. That shows you, no matter how messy life gets, love can always bring us back to what's real. In the end, talking to someone you love is not just about communication. It's about communion. It's a meeting of souls. And when that happens, even the simplest words can become sacred. That's why when I talk to someone I love, I don't just talk. There's a difference between speaking and truly talking. And I feel that difference the most when I'm with someone I deeply love. In those moments, conversation becomes more than an exchange of words. It becomes a connection, a comfort, and sometimes even a kind of healing. Talking to someone I love is not about filling silence. It's about filling the space between us with honesty, emotion, and presence. It doesn't matter where we are, sitting on the couch, walking side by side, sharing a meal, or lying under the stars. When we talk, it becomes a sacred space. A space where I can be myself. A space where I'm safe to be real. When I truly talk to someone I love, I don't edit myself the way I might in other conversations. I'm not trying to impress. I'm not trying to hide my flaws or filter my feelings. I speak from my heart because I trust them to hold what I say with care. That trust changes everything. It allows me to be vulnerable. It allows me to speak without fear of being judged or misunderstood. Sometimes, talking to someone I love is the only thing that helps me breathe again. After a long day or a tough experience, just hearing their voice or feeling heard by them reminds me that I'm not alone. We carry each other's weight. We take turns being strong. When one of us struggles, the other becomes the anchor. And when we talk, even the heaviest emotions begin to feel lighter. The beauty of truly talking to someone you love is that it's never one-sided. It's not just me opening up, it's us opening up to each other. We both bring our stories, our worries, our laughter. We take turns listening, nodding, pausing, reflecting. It's a dance of giving and receiving, of holding space and being held in return. Some of my most cherished memories are not from grand adventures or big moments. They are from quiet talks with people I love. Conversations in the kitchen while cooking dinner. Talks during long car rides. Late-night chats when the world feels still. These talks shape my life. They remind me of what truly matters. One thing I've learned is that when you truly talk to someone you love, it deepens the relationship in ways you can't measure. You begin to understand them more deeply, how they think, how they feel, what they fear, what they dream about. And they begin to understand you too. With every honest conversation, trust grows. Walls fall. Intimacy strengthens. And even when there's silence between us, it doesn't feel uncomfortable. It feels peaceful. Because love makes even silence feel full. We don't always have to be speaking to be saying something. Sometimes just being there, just sitting together in quiet presence says everything. When I talk to someone I love, I also learn to listen in a special way. I listen not just to respond, but to truly understand. I try not to interrupt. I try not to jump in with advice unless they ask for it. I listen with my whole self, because sometimes love means giving someone the space to speak freely, knowing they're being heard without judgment. There are times, too, when we share memories. We laugh about things that happened years ago. We bring up stories we've told before, and even though we've heard them many times, we still smile like it's the first. Because those shared memories are the threads that tie us together. Talking about them reminds us how far we've come, how much we've grown, and how deeply our lives are connected. There are also hard conversations. Times when we need to talk about pain, mistakes, or misunderstandings. But even in those moments, love is the guide. I've learned that when we speak with gentleness, even about hard things, we can heal what's broken. We can forgive. We can move forward, stronger than before. Talking doesn't always fix everything right away, but it opens the door to healing. And sometimes, words aren't enough. So I say, I don't know what to say, but I'm here. And that's enough too. Because being present is part of truly talking. It's saying, you matter to me, without needing to be eloquent or wise. Just being there, really there, is often the greatest gift we can give. When I truly talk to someone I love, I'm reminded of how human we all are. We all want to be seen. We all want to be heard. We all want to be understood. And when that happens, when we feel fully received by someone we love, it's one of the most beautiful feelings in the world. These conversations are not just words spoken and forgotten. They stay with me. They echo in my memory. Sometimes, a single sentence from someone I love can stay in my heart for years. Words of comfort, encouragement, love, or wisdom. Simple words like, I'm proud of you, or you don't have to go through this alone. They become part of the way I carry myself in the world. I think that's why I've become more intentional about the way I talk to those I love. I try to be kind. I try to be clear. I try to say what I feel instead of assuming they know. I tell people I love them, not just in big moments, but often. I don't want to wait for special occasions. I want to speak love into everyday life. Because we never know when a conversation might be our last. Life is unpredictable. People leave, circumstances change, moments pass. But when I know I've truly talked, when I've spoken with love and listened with care, I have no regrets. I know I've honored the people I love in the best way I can. Truly talking to someone you love is not about being perfect with words. It's about being real, being open, being present. It's about saying, you matter to me and I want to know you. I want you to know me. I want us to grow together. In the end, that's what love is about. Connection, honesty, presence, and conversations, real, meaningful conversations, are how love speaks. So whenever I have the chance to talk to someone I love, I take it. I slow down. I open up. I give them my full attention. Because those talks are treasures. They shape my relationships. They shape my life. They remind me that love is not just something we feel, it's something we do, one conversation at a time.